guess.
No. Good Monday morning. This one over here.
I know. Good morning, everybody.
I think he had a Brussels sprouts for breakfast.
Good morning, my SPF slick starlets and post-firework phoenixes. You've landed back on Sunny TV, where the only thing hotter in July is Mel's eyeliner melting off in real time.
You are correct, sir.
Yes. We've got redemption arcs, glitter bombs, biker blessings, and so much more. We even have someone creepy and green that's creeping around the studio. It's off-season options. I don't know. We're going to get into it. So if you're watching from your cubicle or a recovery hammock or the foam zone at Uptown Pizza, hydrate, exfoliate, and prepare to be emotionally spritzed. Mel, what's on the sunny sundial today, boo?
We're starting with my weather walk of shame, where I fully admit I lied about the rain. Oh, and it's again.
Your first miss in your career in broadcasting.
I know, I'm fired.
Aw.
And now must face the humidity like it's my ex at a farmer's market with a really dirty tote bag.
Then we're teasing some mischief in the middle of July, and let's just say, if you feel chilled today, it might not be the AC.
It's from my heart.
Oh.
Next, we're heading to the beach. Drake Bell is playing at Cafe 11 this Friday. And yes, your middle school playlist is shaking in your low-rise jeans.
Oh, you can't miss the glam meets chaos of Carnival Americana, where fire dancers, mermaids, foam parties, and rhinestone patriotism are bringing red, white, and bedazzled to Uptown Pizza. I'm excited about that.
But it's not all glitter. We're also covering Chris Farley's brother, Kevin, at Cafe 11. And a major prostitution sting that's got the whole county talking.
Wow, what a segue. So nice for Cafe 11.
Those go together.
Very
Thank
natural.
you.
Wonderful. Plus, Mel's
Sponsor
Top
us.
10 playlist is spinning straight up back to the 1987, where the music was dramatic, the eyeliner was waterproof, and the power ballads don't ask for permission.
Then we're heading overseas for a feel-good freight train. 1,500 bikers escorted a bullied teen to prom and restoring our faith in leather jackets, humanity, and all good things.
All right, and Overheard is back with lollipop magic and espresso epiphanies and someone who's spiritually aligned with their tacos and inner chaos.
That's a big word you used.
I'm doing the best.
So good.
The most.
And we're closing with slinging it through the decades, bringing you a 1960s classic that still hits today, because if it's iconic, it's Boss Babe.
And it's fierce.
It's fresh.
It's Sunny TV, baby. Yes.
I forgot to say that with
That's
you.
cute. But we have a little bit of
Gotcha.
word from our friends at the Bailey Group. Be ready for anything at the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future or protecting your business or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been the trusted cornerstone of St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of Santa Claus himself, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses. You got to give them a call. You got to streamline your life. Get it together. 904-461-1800.
Tammy, I'm just letting you know now, my husband and I are making an appointment with you.
Very nice.
Oh, and here's a sponsor of the train.
It's the Polar Express.
Oh, my God. I like what you did there. Come on, ride the train.
I love it.
And
We got Mommy Dearest Monday, everybody. Slap on your pearls and clutch that planner, because it's time for Mommy Dearest Monday, where the spotlight are the mothers of the world who aren't just surviving, they're thriving with redefining greatness.
And this week's crown goes to a woman who basically is the calendar, because if something's happening in the community, she's already there, setting up the chairs, brewing the coffee, and changing lives with a clipboard in one hand and kindness in the other.
We're talking about the unstoppable, the unforgettable, always 10 steps ahead, Marie Turnbull of Rotary Club of St. Augustine Beach.
Yes, ma'am. She is the most dedicated Rotarian and mama on the planet. We're pretty sure if you looked up service above self, there's her photo with a smile that says, I already finished that project and started another one.
Yes, ma'am, all the way. I love that. And let's talk about how she leads with grit and grace with a go-to bag full of generosity. She gives her time, her heart, and her soul, and probably a lot of baked goods in there too.
Bake us some goods?
Oh my goodness, she's amazing.
I mean, her love language is clearly acts of service, and not the Instagrammable kind, but
True.
the roll up your sleeves, dig into the community, lift every voice kind.
Yeah, and let's just not forget that she's a mom who raises the bar just like the rest of us, the kind of woman who will show up early for a Rotary meeting and stay late to make sure everyone got home safe and sound. Yes.
So, Marie Turnbull, today we see you and we honor you and we give you a standing ovation. with jazz hands and maybe a mimosa.
Actually, I will one up that. She can call Panache front desk. They're waiting for you, Marie. They have a pedicure specialist waiting for you. It's a pedicure on the house. So congratulations to Mommy Dearest Monday, Marie. You are
Good
the
job,
gift
lady.
to our community every single day. We love you so much. She also does it. She's a part of the board of St. Francis House, Port in the Storm.
God.
Lady's
Oh,
incredible. She does
yeah.
amazing things.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Yes.
And after you do your pedicure, take a picture there so we can see your fancy toes.
fancy.
So I feel like that report was really accurate, but you have something to inaccurate to talk about. Yeah.
So today is the AKA the redemption forecast for July 7th.
What happened?
Oh, well. Guess who said it would rain on the 4th of July and got completely dragged by the Doppler?
This
That's
girl
right. It's
literally-
me.
This girl
Guys.
literally woke up and said, I have a barometer on my butt.
Yes.
Like, I am ready
Yes.
to tell you the truth about the weather report. And you failed.
I did. I messed up. Well, you know what? You never know what the spaghetti and the rigatoni models are doing out there. You don't know what's happening.
It's on birth.
They do whatever they want. But now apparently it's going to the Carolinas. Goodbye. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
But we're going to go ahead and move on, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay, so here's your Monday weather mood. We're back to baking, babes. High near 90 with the humidity clinging like your ex at a block party, and not a single cloud willing to show up for the drama. Unless it's your good girlfriends, because they'll always show up for good drama.
Hey.
It's sun, sweat, and sunscreen. So hydrate, exfoliate, maybe eat your exfoliant, and pray your mascara is waterproof. I may have missed the mark last week, okay, or the whole board.
Okay.
But one thing's still true. You are the storm, the sparkle, and the SPF of 50 blowing up this city.
I love that.
Yes.
Nice comeback.
All right, you're welcome. I try.
So very good. You definitely redeemed yourself, but
Thank
I'm
you.
going to try to keep holding up success like I always do with the local music report. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Monday, July 7th. We got Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Vinnie Jacobs at 4 o'clock at the Guy Harvey Resort. Joshua Tennessee Worthy at 4:30 at the Milltop Tavern. Kevin Edwards, 5 o'clock at Hurricane Grill and Wings. Sam Passetti at 6 o'clock at Prohibition. And we've got Stu Weaver at 6 o'clock at Harry's Seafood
I
and
think
Bar
they're all
Grill.
taking a break after the weekend of all the music.
Definitely, probably a lot of vocal resting out
Yeah.
there. Definitely threw it down. They had a wonderful, wonderful music
But you
report
know
over
who
the
else
weekend.
had a really good weekend?
Oak Fest did
Yes.
amazing.
My husband and Morgan and Hannah went out on Saturday
they love it?
after
Yeah?
we went to dinner.
Yeah?
And they listened to some music down there.
I heard it was a jam
Yeah.
session. It was amazing. So
Except
yeah.
they did Guns N' Roses. I'm not a Guns N'
Oh, I
Roses fan.
love that. Take me down.
No,
I love
shh,
that.
you shut your mouth
so
right now.
good. All right, but I can open my mouth, sit back, and unwind and take it easy, baby, and let it go. Let Old Town Trolley tale tellers extend 500 years of St. Augustine's lore, culture, and charm, and so much more. Hop on a trolley under the sky so blue with breathtaking views. It's like a debut. Licensed conductors, talented and bright, share stories and sights from all morning till night. European flavor, Brickline Street, so divine, Castillo de San Marcos, a historic sign, Fountain of Youth, the Flagler's Grand Hotel. It's a 90-minute tour with tales to retell, 22 stops and 100 more to explore. On and off reboarding, the city is yours. Use your ticket with joy. On and off reboarding, St. Augustine's Wonder, a sight you must see. If you want a discount, listen to me. Go to hometownpass.com and sign up today. There's some exclusive deals for you locals out there, and especially if you have anybody visiting from the outside, let them pay a full
my
price
God.
ticket and you
You
get on
know-
for free. How
you know
amazing.
what's funny about your little limerick you just did? It sounded like a poem that you hear at one time a year called "'Twas the Night,"
Yes,
Do you know what I'm talking
it
about?
does. It does.
and that leads us into this
St.
exciting guest.
Augustine, lock up your sugar cookies and hide your Christmas spirit because somebody's creeping out of Mount Crumpet early this year and trying to hijack July like it's December.
That's right. Our next guest is teaming up with the tasting tours to bring a whole new meaning to Christmas in July. Why? Because one holiday season wasn't enough. He's out here pushing for more mayhem,
Of course.
more mischief, and let's be honest, maybe a little more twerking.
So the Grinch is helping Tasting Tours announce their Nights of Lights holiday tours are officially on sale, and the word is the Grinch tour is already stealing the show, literally.
Locals, this is your warning. These tours will sell out. Most of them already have. So while the tourists are still unpacking their cargo shorts, you get first dib and maybe some sass from a green icon who hates joy and everybody, but lives for an amazing entrance.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only creature bold enough to try to stretch Christmas across 2 seasons. Just make it more miserable than ever. It's the Grinch!
I got
You know what? My Uber was supposed to take me somewhere else, and they brought me back here.
Oh my goodness.
I was supposed to go to I brought my board and everything. I was supposed to go to the beach. And, like, forget it. What the heck? Anyways.
So what are you doing here in July? Shouldn't you be hibernating till December? What is this all
Well,
about?
you know what? I came back here just to see what's going on because I heard the traffic's going to change. You'd have to deal with that, too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I heard that the 4th of July was the tester for the Nights of
for the
Light.
Nights of Light.
Yeah.
Did you hear any complaints?
Yeah.
What else is
From
new?
him.
I heard
He
a
made
lot
the
myself. I was
complaint.
like, okay, great. Look at this. They're shutting this road down. They're
So
shutting this
I'm
road down.
shocked
Guess what
that-
they're doing this one way this way. So-
I'll go another way.
I'm
No.
shocked that the tasting tours has you apart again on another holiday tour. Isn't this touring your enemy? Like, what are you doing here?
No, it's great. You know why? See,
why?
in Augustine, I get a lot of material.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can
Being the
imagine.
Grinch, you know, making fun of people. This town is great for it.
Yeah. I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. So what is Christmas in July all about?
Christmas in July just promote, push me out there, and get you out there. So people, obviously, you can see we've got July 1st, and we're almost selling out of our tours already.
Yeah.
Because people just want to see me. Because look at me. I mean, look at this. Look at, come on.
Gorgeous.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
make me feel. I love it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, stop.
Wow. So wait, but like Ashim got us tickets. We're excited. We're gonna go as on a team. We're going on the December 11th
11th.
tour. But like literally, tickets are only left for like November, if I'm saying that correct.
Yeah, we're filling up quick. We're actually going to be putting up some day tours out there, too.
Awesome.
Things like that. Kind of interesting. You know.
So what makes your tour so special then?
Have you looked at me yet? I mean, you're right across from me. I don't know what you got your glasses on. You should be seeing all this.
I might.
Unless you're not into hairy. I
It's
don't know.
very
one of those
lush.
things.
Yes.
I love his,
Hair
like,
club for
how
men.
he's dressed for the beach with his Hawaiian shirt.
I
though.
do.
I was
This is
supposed to go to the beach. Instead, my Uber dropped me off here. I don't know what the heck happened.
It was very sandy.
That's hilarious.
So, do you have a memorable moment when you were on a tour with a guest that you know that you've just taken it over the top?
It kind of worked out. I actually had a random person not on the cart actually step in front of me and wouldn't move out of the way. So I literally got out of the cart and like grabbed his shirt and pulled him aside of the road. And then,
No way.
Yeah, and then what's kind of funny is another guy that was on the cart went up to the front and pushed me up a little forward so I can get away from the guy a little bit. Then I jumped on the cart and we went on.
That's amazing. Do you do
Or-
everything that we wish that we could do to the tourists?
exactly.
Yes.
I have road rage. You get paid for it. It's the best job.
Yes.
Mel,
Oh my
this is
God.
great. You could be an understudy.
I know. I think I should be the Grinch's like, what is it? Like it's like sidekick.
Yeah, that could be good.
Well,
you
you
need
are
like
wearing
really
green
good at
since
it.
the
side
start.
piece.
I'm wearing green.
That's how
Yeah.
it works.
I'd be really good at it.
And depending upon how the light reflects off of her, she has green skin too.
Right.
Oh, it's the humidity.
So what's your favorite part of the tour?
My favorite part of the tour, honestly, is to see the people having a good time and cheering and yelling. And what's great is when those people actually involve themselves with yelling out to those other people too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
if they have fun, they're having fun and pushing off it. Even the guests that are walking around. I mean,
Is this like a relatively new tour? Have you been up with?
It's been for a while.
Okay, with the tasting tours. So yeah, is it something that has been going on for like 5-6 years, or something that's just been
longer than that, actually. We're all
Oh
through.
wow, cool.
I mean, it's just been building up, and we're loving it. Again, we have the other characters that we go out with too, and
Yeah.
the jolly fat guy that smells like peppermint and mothballs.
Yeah, who's that guy? Yeah, I heard
Oh my God.
he's on Slim Fast now.
Vicky said, Grinch, you're a lovely mess today.
I love it.
Hey,
See,
that's what I do.
I woke up like this.
I know.
Oh my God.
So, do you actually really hate Christmas? Is that like a thing, or are you just playing
It
a
is.
character?
You say like, oh yeah, New Year's, it's like New Year, New Me.
Yeah, yeah.
I just go back to my old ways.
Yeah, it's just
I
it's
can't- I
easier
can't
that
help
way.
it. It's just like, I'm going to
Hey.
lose weight. Not happening.
That's like a lot of people in St. Augustine. They just go back to their old ways.
Right.
Not this guy sitting next to me.
Many blessings. You can roll me down a
Many
hill.
blessings.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, talk about any kind of rules on your tour, or what things people should know if they're booking ahead
For
of time.
one, make sure you get here early because parking sucks.
Yeah. Welcome to
that's
St.
one.
Augustine.
Two, after you get there, just make sure you stay on the cart, like remain seated, please, that whole thing.
Mm.
Right? Let you guys know, too, we have a good time. Just have fun with it. That's what we're here for. And,
Yeah.
you guys, the holiday, even though we're supposed to spread Christmas cheer, it's, whatever.
Yeah. It's whatever. You're
my
making
God.
the most of it.
Exactly.
This
Do
is
what
the
you can.
best.
If you're having a bad day, keep coming.
Just keep rolling forward. I love it. So the tasting tours, talk a little bit about their holiday experience and like how many weeks do you do the tour and what can people expect?
We're going through, like, for say, character rides, we're literally going from Nights of Lights opening all the way through till probably the first week in January, going maybe possibly second, depending on the
Awesome.
band.
Cool.
Now, how many do you do a day?
It varies depending on, like the demand on it. With going through, we have daytime tours too, so we'll do some daytime work. we can possibly go through about 8 tours a day,
Oh my gosh.
rolling through.
So
You
how
keep
do you
snacks
feel?
in
I'm
your
going to
costume?
ask you a little bit of a controversial question. How do you feel? I mean, since you don't really love or care for the holiday time and the city shortened Nights of Lights, did that make you feel better? Like, how did that make you feel inside?
Well, I try to get out of here after New Year's.
Oh, yeah,
so
right
the
away.
First week I'm out, and I'm like, hey, have fun, guys. We're good.
Yeah, right?
So they could shorten it up even
We're
shorter.
kinda over. So go ahead and shorten it. We're good. Keep it at the first week of January, then I'm out.
I love it.
I'll send you a postcard from
This
Mount Crumpton.
guy.
Population of 1. That's why.
Yes.
So good. Awesome. Well, tell everybody where they can get these tickets. You guys have got to book this up. We love the tasting tours. They're a part of Sunny's list, by the way.
Yes.
So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, but tell everybody where they can find tasting tours.
Well, you can find Tasting Tours on the tastingtours.com.
Okay.
On Facebook as well as our website. Feel free to check it out. We got all different character rides. We got the horse and carriage stuff going on. Not to mention food. If you like food and drinks, that's what's talking. We're all good
Woo!
there.
I love food.
What about the Halloween time? Anything?
Halloween time, we do have like Beetlejuice pub crawls. Where
There's
you can
a
go around, walk around
Beetlejuice
with
pub
family
crawl.
and have drinks and
We're
have some
going.
trivia and get a little ghoulish fun in it.
I love it.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
All right, so everybody check it out. The tasting tours. Grinch, thanks so much for popping in.
Thank you, Grinch.
I'm going to the beach now. Can I do that?
Yeah,
Can I
yeah,
leave?
it's
Can I get
that
those
Tell
way.
your
Yeah.
Uber.
What Uber do you suggest? Because that guy sucked.
We'll call you one
We
right
can
now.
call Justin. Justin,
Here,
yeah, he'll make
we'll
it
have
nice.
the bobblehead take you. Ding, ding, ding.
I can do that too.
Everybody, thank you, the
Thank you,
Grinch.
Take care. Good job, guys. See you
Awesome.
soon.
So good. All
Oh
right.
my
Wasn't
God.
that fun?
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Let me tell you something. I feel like him and I could hang out all day long.
I know. He's got the vibe.
He's hilarious.
My hair.
He's fixing his hair right now.
It's like a
Why
faux
does he
hawk.
look like Michael Bolton with like a comb over and the sunglasses? Right?
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Adult contemporary.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I think you should start a band.
Wow. We don't look good.
Unless
Yeah.
you don't look good.
Love it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. He uses.
Hey, I got to tell you a little something. Get ready, St. Augustine, for a night of pure spectacle and star-spangled sparkle because Carnival Americana is taking over Uptown Pizza this Saturday, July 12th from 6 to 9:30 p.m. This one-of-a-kind event brings a bold, vibrant energy to the world-famous carnivals and flair of fun American celebration. And this is created by local St. Augustine artists and performers. You'll catch live music by Soul and Dagger and Old City Alchemy, plus fire dancers,
Oh.
aerialists, and show-stopping costumes that mix carnival chaos with red, white, and glam.
So fun.
Boo, there's a foam party.
Oh, I wouldn't go in that.
Bubble zone and misting
No.
stations. Nothing for you there.
Misting the hair.
You're trying to sell the event here. A live mermaid and dunk tank and patriotic
Yes.
costume contest. with
Mermaids and dunk
prizes.
tank. I will go.
Sorry, Megan, we're trying it for you.
And food. There's amazing pizza they have there.
Talk about it.
It's so good. The crust is nice and crisp.
Okay.
The sauce is just right, but they don't skimp on the cheese.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's
Mm.
really good. Hey, and I got to tell you, fire dancers and a mermaid. I mean, this is definitely going to be such a big spectacle.
booth.
This is giving 4th of July meets Rio Carnival, and I'm totally here for it. This is going to be so
Yes.
exciting. So check that out.
Best part, you know
It's
what?
going to be an incredible event.
It's free.
Yeah, free 99. That's the way to
Free
go.
99.
Free 99.
Oh, and costume contest?
Yes.
Say less.
Red, white, and rhinestone. Let's go,
Yes.
boo.
So are you
Awesome.
I think
gonna
I'm
dress-
entering.
Yeah, you're entering.
You're
Perfect.
entering, you'll win. That's not fair.
Definitely in your palette.
Davey, are you going to dress like the Statue of Liberty?
Yes, I could do that.
Perfect.
If
I
I could
love it.
figure that out. Yeah. All right.
So what's next?
Drake Bell from Teen Dream. Remember him? He was the Nickelodeon guy, I think. Sonny's, grab your nostalgia goggles and crank up the volume because Drake Bell is heading to the beach. That's right. The star of Nickelodeon's Drake and Josh performing live on Friday, July 11th at the original Cafe 11. Drake Bell became a household name in the early 2000s thanks to his breakout role in charming guitar-playing teen Drake and Josh. I never watched that show. Did
Neither
you?
did I. I don't know what this is about.
Oh, this is a really funny one.
Okay.
Drake went on to build a successful music career, releasing albums with retro rock vibe and eventually going fully independent to stay true to his creative voice. These days, he blends throwback charm with modern flair and connecting with fans across generations. Expect high-energy evening from all ages, standing room only. General admission is first come, first served, so show up early, grab a little bite, and stay till the show. Happy hour vibes from 3 to 7. And if you want to snag a VIP ticket, you can get a selfie with Drake and an autograph poster, access to meet and greet right after the show. From teen icon to independent artist, Drake Bell is bringing the good vibes, the tunes, and all the memories to the beach. This is exciting.
This is really fun, you guys. And like, who doesn't love a good throwback moment? I know I do.
Like, remember Bop Magazine? I feel like he was
God, yes.
one of the last cover boys.
What
like,
about, who else was in that? What was the guy?
YM, another one, young and
Jonathan
modern.
Taylor Thomas.
Well,
Remember
yeah,
him?
No, he's a little bit more seasoned than
So
Drake
if
Bell.
you
but
had
yeah.
to pick a Nickelodeon heartthrob, who would yours be?
Drake Bell, of course. So go check him out at Cafe 11.
And we could dress like Bop.
Mine's Ren and
that's
Stimpy.
Hanson, but okay.
What do you say, Grinchy?
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and-
Ren
course
and
you would.
Stimpy. Perfect.
Of course he would like Ren and Stimpy.
All right. Well, I'm going to have great expectations for that. Are you looking to sell your home, your business, or maybe anything in between? Then you need great expectations on your side. Whether it's traditional real estate or fast-paced world of auctions, they've got the experience and network and the hustle to make your next move a great one. I know we're teaming up with Great Expectations on a project we have coming up later this summer. So check them out today, geauction.com. Jenna's back in town almost next week. We'll be talking to her in studio. I cannot wait to see her face. She's amazing.
Wait a minute. Why'd you take your hat off? I'm still in full character.
You're
here.
good. I know,
No,
but I
put
need to
your hat
breathe
back on.
and hold on to this show.
Put your hat back on.
I will later. All right.
Is it because
First,
it's gray, the fur, and it's not white?
No. It's because it was kind of hot. And
Put a little OxyClean.
Great Expectations. They sold my last cave. They did a really good job of selling my last cave.
Did they
It was good.
really?
Yeah.
It was good.
Hear that?
Excellent job.
Jenna
job with
hooked
that.
him up.
Wow. All right. Local story one. We've got this is another fun thing that's happening over at Cafe 11, everybody.
Cafe 11's got it like.
I know, and this is
Go on.
breaking news. This is really good because Kevin Farley will be live at Cafe 11. That's right. Chris Farley's hilarious brother is bringing the funny to Cafe 11 in St. Augustine Beach on Saturday, October 4th. With a legacy that spans from Black Sheep to The Waterboy, a breakout starring role as Doug Linus in MTV's cult fave Together, Farley's comedic chops are absolutely undeniable. This one is to laugh until you cry and snort kind of night. So don't wait because this show will absolutely sell out faster than you can say fat guy in a little coat. Golly.
Yes.
By the river.
I know. By the
In a
river.
van
Yes.
down by the river.
Cafe 11, Saturday, October 4th. Go to originalcafe11.com if you want to get tickets. But yeah, this is a super cool one.
So
Thank
here's
you.
some fun facts. Kevin trained at Second City in Chicago, the comedy school that launched legends like Tina Fey, Stephen Colbert, Bill Murray, and Melanie Hardin.
Oh.
Farley family legacy, Kevin's style blends his own sharp wit, again like Melanie Hardin, with flashes of his late brother Chris's physical humor. What about some throwback vibes?
His role in Doug Linus in Together earned him a devoted fan base back in the early 2000s. Perfect excuse to revisit the fake boy band era. Yeah, see?
Oh my God.
They are delivering the most over at
guys,
Cafe
this is
11.
going to sell out, so get on there and get your tickets. But now we're going to take a nice shift and we're going to segue into something that's a little bit more scandalous.
Yeah, this was an interesting story. Ashim, I got to get you to jump on here too because I want to see what your opinions are on this. But this is big news in St. Johns County this week. A 3-day prostitution sting led
Grinch is getting naked.
to the arrest of 33 people, including a local high school English teacher, a real estate developer, and an OnlyFans model. Among others, the operation, dubbed as Operation Poppin' Johns, was run by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office with the help of Jacksonville and Nassau. Charges range from prostitution and drug offenses to illegal firearm possession, and the probe has sparked human trafficking concerns, of course. The sheriffs emphasize the serious consequences of these crimes. This is definitely something I want to bring up because I'm just... for me, when I moved down here, I just never saw like putting people who get arrested in front of the camera like that. I always thought it was like guilty, or what is it? Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to bring this up. Is this sort of like low-key sex shaming? Because I mean, prostitution is the oldest profession in the world. Like I don't partake in it, but I'm just saying. I just feel like these people have not had a chance in court yet. Why is this out in the public?
Yeah, I do feel like so I'm with you, innocent until proven guilty. So until they have actually, convicted them, they've gone through all the process, like there's a certain amount of I don't want to say respect, but just like let's honor
Dignity,
the process,
just
right?
a little bit, just because we
Yeah.
don't know the whole side of the story.
Right. And then I have like my feelings on this are, for whatever reason, it's usually the prostitutes who
True.
are more harshly punished
Shamed, yeah.
and shamed.
Yeah.
And, there's two people in this equation, right? And it's, unfortunately, it seems to be more often than not that the women or the female prostitutes are the ones who are kind of like publicly, like, emblazoned with the letter A. And it's like this weird double standard. So this is I think the more shocking thing for me though is that this was happening in St. Johns County too,
True.
because we think we're like such a tight knit community, and we
Right.
think we're this like very, you feel like you know everybody here.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
dark
And you
things
hear
happen
like
here
this.
too. And I think when this stuff
Yeah.
happens, people are like, in our county, it happens. Monsters live in your own backyard, people, and it happens everywhere.
Yeah,
Not- just
it
because we're
does.
St. Johns County doesn't
Yeah.
make it any different. I do
But
think.
is this monster behavior? I feel like this has been going on for
Well,
centuries.
St.
though.
Augustine was founded by like prostitutes and brothels and all this stuff, right?
True story, absolutely true story. But I also want to say, like, isn't like a first date? Isn't that essentially like prostitution anyway? Because you go out for dinner and they pay for
I
the
think
dinner, and
that's
then
a
you get a
bad
little bit
example.
of. Well, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I really think that in a grand scheme, like, how are you defining?
What's on your first date, Davey?
Yeah,
Well,
what are you
I
doing
mean,
on your first date?
I'm telling you, this is why I don't date. But I'm just saying, like, that's like a thing. Like, I just feel like it's kind of an interesting topic of saying,
yeah,
like,
I agree.
yes, it is morally wrong because that's what we're taught. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think that this should be public knowledge until they're proven guilty, because we don't really
Right.
know this whole situation.
Well,
It
It's
is
also
different too. Also,
circumstances.
like I lived in California, as you know, for years, and Nevada's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And in Nevada, certain aspects of this are fully legal, so it's regulated like any other industry.
Right.
And that's why people go. I hate to say this, why people go to Las Vegas for fun, right? Because
Right.
they know they can, and because it's regulated, there's certain like structures and foundations that are put in place for everyone's safety and for. So I don't know. It's
But
that
is
tricky
the
area.
law, is it about morality? Is it about the law? Is it about control? Is it about a fear of women's genitalia? I mean, I'm serious. Like,
I think-
why?
I think it's like a fear of, oh no, this isn't our town and what's happening and we're losing our town. But I also think there's a whole nother side to like prostitution. Because I watch documentaries. There's a thing on YouTube called Soft White Underbelly. I don't know if you guys have watched it.
Yeah, good call, Mel.
He has a couple different prostitutes that come on there and he'll ask them, he's like, hey, do you like doing this? And a lot of them are like, yes, this is how I make my money. It's no different than an attorney or a paralegal doing their job, because some of them, that's what they do.
Or like OnlyFans.
You
I
know,
mean,
right.
think about all these people who
Right.
make so much
How
money
is
on
that
OnlyFans.
That's
not-
like legalized prostitution.
That's
right
why I
there.
put this story in here, because it's like there's so many different facets to this profession, and
Yeah.
I'm like, are we holding everybody accountable then if we're gonna be like that?
Right.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the people that got arrested. I got to be honest with you, and I always have a sympathetic heart for people that go through these kind of empathetic heart
Right.
to people that go through these things, because it is. I don't know.
I do
just
think there's a difference
I
between.
feel like it's none of our business.
I feel like there's a difference between prostitution and human trafficking. Human trafficking, they're
Absolutely.
forced into it. A lot of
True.
people in prostitution,
Yeah.
they make that their choice due to whatever situations they've undergone. But I do feel like it's kind of two different categories. In my mind, you guys can disagree, and that's totally fine.
Oh yeah.
But
That's why we're bringing it up. I just thought, I know it's a hot topic,
It
but I think
is.
we can handle it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you know what else you can handle is a great cup of coffee, right? We love some
Yes.
coffee. We'll segue over to Maracuya, looking for the perfect pour, talking about. I'll just move forward. Because you all know where the Maracuya used to be. Looking for that perfect pour, the tropical vibes coffee feels like a vacation. Say hola to Maracuya. I was there yesterday, a cozy gem nestled on West King Street in the heart of the art district. From bold brews and dreamy lattes, you guys, we have a fantastic show lined up tomorrow with them. I'm so excited to have Jules on. She's amazing.
We're going to do a game.
Oh, we're going to do a game, boo. I'm excited for you to lose. Maracuya isn't just a coffee shop. It's a pure mood. Imagine sipping your favorite drink on their charming porch. Visit Maracuya Coffee Shop. Sip, smile, repeat on West King Street. Love it. Love you
Yes.
guys at Maracuya.
This
All
next
right.
story.
Okay, let's get into it. We have to talk about it because
Yep.
it was such a disaster over the weekend. Sonny's, the 4th of July celebration turned into the unthinkable tragedy in Texas this week. In the early hours of July 4th, the Guadalupe River surged more than 25 feet in under an hour, devastating the Texas Hill County, especially Kerr County, where the river tore through Camp Mystic, a beloved Christian girls' summer camp. As of now, I believe I'm right, 52 people.
82 confirmed dead as of this morning.
82.
82. Yep.
82. So it went
28
up.
of those were children.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God.
And 10 of the young girls from that camp are still missing, along with one camp counselor.
Oh, my God.
Maybe the camp counselor is holding onto a tree
Hopefully.
with all the kids.
Yeah, hopefully.
With
We can
flash floods warnings still in place across the region, authorities are urging everyone to stay away from the water and remain alert. It's a heartbreaking reminder of how fast nature can turn celebrations into a catastrophe. How did this happen? It was in the middle of the night. Am I saying that
They said
correct?
it was like 3, 4 in the morning. And though phones were alerting, a lot of people didn't have their phones on them. And you think about a lot of these young girls, they probably didn't have phones. They're at a camp.
True.
Right.
Sleepaway camp. So some family members did receive alerts, but they weren't really sure what was happening. And it came so quickly. So they said the flood rose within 45 minutes. It crested over 26 feet.
Oh my God.
So that just came through there so quickly. They didn't have time really to respond. You know, residents now are saying, like, why didn't we have more early warning systems about flooding? Yes, there was like flooding notifications for the general area, but not for specific areas. But they also don't have flood sirens in that area. So you think about hurricanes or like tornadoes.
Tornadoes, yeah.
They're the tornado sirens, right? They don't have anything like that for flooding. And they had looked into it a few years ago, I suppose, in that county. And for whatever reason, they weren't able to get funding.
Funding
and
was
so,
cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they didn't have that.
Interesting though about how the floods rose so quickly. I mean, I guess it was like a fork in the road with water, and it just turned into like
Yeah,
this.
they say a lot of it has to do with the topography. So
Yeah.
if you think about where Kerr County is, it is, let's see, an hour southwest of San Antonio and like 2 hours due east from Austin. I have family in Austin, and I remember kind of chuckling about Hill County because their hills there are tiny compared to California hills, but they do have hills.
Oh.
Right.
But the ground is very, it's like a lot of granite, and so water just sort of pools. It doesn't absorb into the soil, and the cliffs are also like that. They're like these sheer cliffs of granite and limestone, and so the water just kind of slides down. It's not
Wow.
as like when you have soil that has a little bit more of that earth and clay, it'll absorb more, and this just came straight through.
What a
So
tragedy.
they said with the water that they received, the rainfall, it was the equivalent of like a year's worth of rainfall in just a matter of hours.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Vicky
Yeah.
LaGrange said her former teacher's friend and his wife and son were killed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vicky, we're thinking of you.
Yeah.
You guys, Camp Mystic's legacy. The Camp Ope has been operating since 1926. Generations
Jeez.
of girls have spent summers there. With climate unpredictability increasing, should Riverside camps, let's rethink this location. What do you guys think?
Oh my God. I mean, absolutely. I mean,
There's
I
going to be
just-
nothing left now.
I literally can't stop thinking about the families just waiting to hear. You know what I mean?
The
I-
families, the search and rescue workers.
That's gotta be exhausting,
Think about it,
too.
around the clock, the rescue workers.
Yeah.
I do know that Florida is sending over some support, but how can people support Mashim? I know that you were researching like ways of supporting people.
Yeah, so there are different organizations. Do we have the information here? I don't see it
Oh,
anymore.
I'm
no,
sorry.
I don't think it's
I
in
think
there.
I have it here somewhere.
Okay, you might have it there, but
I
there
got
are
it.
several organizations where you can donate funds. There are local businesses in the area who are collecting food. There's also obviously things like the American Red Cross where you can donate, but there are also a lot of local organizations. So let me see. I think I have it on. Hold on.
I know. Patty
have
sent it to me. Oh, she must have sent it to me via text.
But like, can you imagine you're laying there in the middle of the night and 45 minutes later, everything is engulfed in water? Like, what do you there's no time to react.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
You grab
reading
onto
one
something and
story
hang
about
on,
one of the
like-
camp counselors who was alerted by one of the camp attendees, and he was able to get a mattress and put the kids on a mattress, and that was the only way he was able to like save these children. And he said, you know, they're such young girls, but he was pleasant. Like he was said, they were so resilient. They didn't panic. They just listened to him, and they let him come through. And like really, he's the reason that these children survived. So
my God.
like kudos to those camp counselors for their quick thinking. And these young girls are just
Kids are so resilient.
traumatized. Yeah. So I did find it, Davey. Let me see. I'll pull
Thank
it up
you.
here. We've
I'm
got several.
frantically trying to scroll
No
here.
worries. Hold on.
Good Lord, did we
Pause,
text each
people.
other too much?
Yeah,
I can't get through it.
text
It's
chat.
way too much. Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, we do have some levels of support. We'll put them in comments for everybody. But yeah, there's definitely, like you said, check out the American Red Cross and definitely some local support that can be centric to that situation. But
Yeah.
oh my God, my hearts go out. We
So-
had to talk about it, you guys. I know
Yeah.
that's a heavy one.
So let's take it to something positive.
All right. This is a really cool story. So across the pond, a motorcycle cheer squad. Listen to this. This is pretty cool. Across the pond in the UK, one teenager's prom night went from anxiety to absolute joy with the thanks and kindness of 1,500 bikers. 16-year-old Josh Duff from Swindon, who's faced bullying due to learning difficulties, was escorted in style to his prom by a powerful convoy of compassionate riders who showed up to remind him that you are never alone.
This is so cool, guys.
I love it.
I love this
Josh,
story.
decked out in a dapper black suit crafted by his mom, arrived with full biker flair with the perfect counterpunch to bullies. He said in the experience that it was insane, but he would no longer feel as alone. He knows he has a great tribe of people that he can count on.
Guys, why does this matter?
Oh.
Feel good vibes. That's why it matters. And who's going to mess with you now? 1,500 bikers?
Isn't that incredible,
I love
though?
this story because my dad's a biker. He's
Okay.
got a motorcycle club out in California, and people
Awesome.
have this perception of bikers as being rabble rousers because you have certain clubs that are notorious for certain things.
Yeah.
But
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
we're
them
allowed
are
to say their
just
name.
people who band together and want to do something for the community. So like my dad and his motorcycle club, the Top Hatters. Shout out to the Top Hatters.
Hey,
they
cool.
do food drives. They've actually done a lot with the local schools. I know, like for my homecoming one year, they had all the guys come in carrying the game football for homecoming.
Cool.
Right, so they were all on their motorcycles. They came into the stadium, and the guy in the
That's
front
so
had the
cool.
football to bring into the stadium for the game ball. They're really part of the community.
That's
so it's
awesome.
pretty neat. And I think this is a great story, and it shows like the human side and the kindness. And so like people have this again perception of bikers as being rough and tumble, but they're just.
I mean, I'm
loving
even going
good
to take it back to
softies.
Hell's Angels. It was like
Yeah.
a community security.
Like the Toys for Tots thing,
Definitely,
too.
and they also have the
Yeah.
Hearts for Toys for Tots. So yeah, I think, don't you love when people have such a stigma about a certain
Yeah.
group of people, and it's like, no.
No.
Care Bear Stare Boo, like you got to look through it. Yeah,
The
that's-
best part was the little boy saying, I don't feel like I'm alone anymore.
I know, I love
Oh,
that.
my heart.
That is really, it
This
is important.
so cool, you
It
guys.
even melted Grinchy's heart.
It
See,
did.
it did.
He said,
By the way, people are calling you Grinchy Poo here in comments. Just FYI.
Grinchy poo. So this isn't just one prom night. It's a statement. It sparks questions. What are we doing in our schools to uplift kids and who need help to stand out?
I think that's important too. Yeah, I mean, if you are a part of a group that doesn't have the greatest public image, but just knows that you can still reach out and you can still make a difference. Like, I just think it's important to open up your heart and your mind.
Yeah, there's a car club. You know, like the people who do the car clubs, and
Yes.
they hook their cars up and all that. There's a car club in Palm Coast.
Oh.
And they will do oftentimes.
Ancient City Jeepers?
No, they're not Jeep or
Wow.
creepers. So they
They're not
do
creepers,
like
they're actually lovely.
they do things for like childhood cancer. They do all these benefits and stuff. They're pretty amazing. I don't know what their name is. I just have read about them.
Car Club Palm Coast, Google
And
it.
there's another one. I know some fishing charters here do that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one day a year they'll take kids out and they'll take them fishing.
Cool.
So a lot of boat captains or boat owners will donate their boats for the day and take these kids out. Sometime I think it's right around now actually. So I have some friends who participate in that. But I remember it's during the summer.
Okay.
And they'll take them out for a day on the water, and it's just like it's great that these people
love that.
they just do it out of the kindness of their hearts. They do something for our kids. I just think that's like something that we should be commending more of.
That's
People just
amazing.
doing
Speaking of
something.
kids, we got to give a big shout out to Nina,
Yes.
who's on Jess's phone.
Hey, Nina.
Nina, you're on your mom's phone.
I knew Nina was going to steal the phone.
That's so funny.
Nina,
dude.
did you see the Grinch?
Grinch was so good, Nina.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Go, Nina. She's 12 going on 27. So
Oh,
there's that.
well, perfect. Let's get her to About Face. Hey,
Yes.
Sonnies, let's ready to put your best face forward. Nina, let's talk about About Face.
Segue.
The ultimate destination for glowing skin, confidence boosting, and total self-care vibes. Whether you're prepping for a special event or you just want to refresh your everyday look, About Face team brings the expertise, the love, and the results. Mel, you got to give a call for your hydrofacial.
Yes.
Schedule that up. And if you're out there, and if you're a Sunny that's not local, you can go to aboutface.guru, type in the code word Sunny, you get 15% off all their cosmetic and products, and they will send them to you. It's amazing.
Yes.
Check out About Face. I love that team. They're going to get in studio too. I can't wait to talk to them.
Oh, they're going to be awesome. Maybe they could do my hydrofacial on the show.
Ooh. But then you wouldn't be able to sit in Sparky, the chair. She's got this really fancy pants chair.
That's
It
okay. We can make
massages
this
you and it's
fancy
warm and all that
pants.
stuff.
yeah, I want you to have the fancy pants chair. It's pretty
Okay.
awesome.
And before we move on, though, Patty, thank you, Patty. Patty put in comments the link to all the resources where you can donate funds to the Kerr County, the people out there with the flooding and everything. So she listed it in
Perfect.
comments. If you go up to Patty Kepsher, I think we will tag that. We'll save that comment as well. But
Thank
you can
you.
find ways where you can donate funds, resources. I know they're looking for mental health, trauma volunteers to help with all the young children afterwards. So
That's amazing. And if anybody out there can have
Put it
that
in
time,
comments, yeah.
jump on that. All right, let's segue over to Hey Girl, Hey Girl. It's the horoscopes. All right, star babes, unzip your aura and fluff your ostrich feathers. Only ostrich. We don't do chicken feathers. We're not cheap. It's your time for your daily dose of fierce and fashion cosmos. They aren't your mama's horoscopes, honey. This is high glam, high drama, haute couture guidance from the Zodiac runway. Whether you're ruled by Mars or just feeling Mercury's mess, we've got your vibe and your vibe check and your VIP accessory. Let's strut through the stars, shall we? Hey, girl, hey! We got Aries,
That's me.
Taurus, and Gemini on deck today. Fired up in Ferragamo, untamed in Tom Ford. This week's vibe, you're a heat wave in heels, babe. Spontaneous, sizzling, and absolutely unstoppable.
It is me.
People don't just feel your presence, they rearrange their lives around it.
Ooh.
I love that. Oracle says, dare to be bold with a blood red Balmain blazer and leather Isabel Marant
I'll
pants.
borrow yours.
Add the flame with the Versace corset that says, yes, I started the fire. And
That's right.
Cosmic Command, be the spark and the blaze. It's not the week for the waiting. Kick the doors down in Louboutins.
Basically, wake up and choose violence.
True.
Aries.
Yeah. Your power accessory is a Cartier Panther ring. Ooh. Because subtly is for signs with chill. You were born to pounce. Ooh, I
Can
love
I just
that.
say what else are
Go
Mel's
me.
power accessories?
What?
Anything from the Sunny merch store. I'm just
Yes!
Yes! Great shout out. Sunny merch store is live. It is pinned to the
There's a
top of our
discount code.
It is pinned to the top of our Facebook page. I will re-put in the discount code because it was a 4th of July special, but we'll keep it going for you Sunnies. Type Sunny in the discount code and you will receive a little Sunny discount. Thank you so much for everybody who supported the merch store over the weekend. It was pretty amazing.
Stuff already sold out.
We sold some
I know.
stuff.
Stuff already
Yes.
sold out
I'm
in our merch
I
shop.
can't even
excited.
get the positive panda. I wanted the positive panda.
I'm working on it. Yeah, I know we got to get
Sold
some more of
out
that
already.
stuff
and
replenished.
we're going to have some...
Possibly. We're not going to talk about it quite yet, though. Taurus, lush and Loewe, grounded in Gucci. Today's vibe, your luxury in motion. This week, you're dripping in tactile temptation, cashmere, suede, and silk. So decadent, it could cause a scandal. Your style oracle says, think texture rich. Bottega Veneta woven bags, please, only. Mara Carmel coats, Chloe boots are made for soft stomping, earth goddess, and make it editorial. Cosmic Command is indulge.
Treat
Rest
yourself.
is not laziness. It's legacy building in slow motion. Your power accessory is an Hermes scarf tied like a crown. You're not just dressing for attention. You're dressing for the future of a museum exhibit. I love that.
Okay, then.
Work of art.
Gemini, Double Trouble in Dior. Iconic as Iris Arpel's closet. We love her. This week's vibe is your charm is a shapeshifter, part silver tongue seductress, part chaotic couture queen. You're the plot twist and the narrator. Style Oracle says, go maximalist. Clash vintage Jean-Paul Gaultier prints with Christopher Jean Roger color blocking. Your contradiction is your catwalk. Cosmic Command, say what others won't. Then say the opposite. You're both and neither at the same time. Ooh, I love that. Power accessory, a Judith Lieber crystal encrusted clutch. Oh, shaped like a telephone because you're always having something to say. Oh,
I love these.
that.
That's my best friend Jen and my husband Phil, and that is like Jen to a T.
Is
Really?
That was Jen. So
Judith
Jen, you're out
Lieber
there.
in your paradigm.
Jen is what Mean Trevor calls me. He's like, oh, that Jen girl that's your
She's so
co-host.
pretty.
Mean Trevor, we
alter
love
ego.
you. I think we need to have him on the show. We
No.
zoom him in.
Nope. No
Yes.
integrity on that one.
Just
Go
don't cut
ahead.
your hair like that. It makes your head look small. All right, guys. It's my top 10 playlist. 1987 edition. Big hair,
Excited for
bold
this
beats, and enough eyeliner to summon Prince himself.
All right.
Yes.
All right, number
man.
1, Miss Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to feel the
song.
heat.
Yes,
That song
Yes.
because
everything.
joy is screamed when you're in hot pink.
Yes.
Number 2 is Alone by Heart.
Oh, good song. Alone.
I can't do that high.
So good.
Number 3, one of the queens
But he
herself,
can.
Madonna with La Isla Bonita.
I
And
love
when the
that
summer
video.
play. The sun
Did
would
you
set
recreate
so-
this video too?
Oh, we
Yes,
need to.
you need
yeah.
to. Mr. Bob's finger was shake down.
No fun.
And one of my mom's favorites, because she used to always listen to her, Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Number 5 is Rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get you.
Rhythm is gonna get you tonight. Oh, I love that.
And number 6,
Ding, ding.
In Too Deep by Genesis.
Makes me pee.
Number 7, this is
Too relaxing.
It's
Any
too
song that's too
relaxing.
relaxing
Oh my God,
for
number
Davey makes him
7.
pee. We know this.
It's U2 song, and they like stole everybody's Apple accounts. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
That's right.
yes,
That's
that's
right.
right.
And number 8 is George Michael, I Want Your Sex. And this video was banned.
Love.
It got banned, right?
It was
The video?
so good.
I loved it.
got banned.
That song still holds up. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
Thank you, George Michael, for that
Yep.
classic.
Number 9, Expose with Point of No Return. I'm taking you. Remember the song?
No,
Yes.
help me.
Okay.
Past the point.
That was
Yeah,
it.
she's
Past
got
the
it.
point? I don't
No
know. Remember
return.
it.
You can listen to
that
it.
one did not hold up.
Okay, and number 10 by Starship. If any of you watched the movie Mannequin with Kim Cattrall,
MC, we're crazy.
and Jess, I know you're listening to this. It's nothing's gonna stop us now.
Oh gosh.
Watch
yes.
the movie Mannequin.
We can
Build this dream together. Stay strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's
I love
gonna
that.
stop.
Should be our theme song over here at
Oh my
Sunny
God,
TV.
it is. Oh my
So
God,
good.
my face
These
hurts
are
from laughing
hilarious.
and
I
dancing.
know.
I didn't
Well,
stretch.
I know that my dogs are my greatest audience when I sing flat and off key. So
True
here at
story,
Sunny
true
TV,
story.
We
We're not
believe
getting
that
dinged.
every dog, no matter how many eyes, tails, scars, deserves love, safety, and a second chance. That's the heart of Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, a St. Johns County nonprofit that stands up for the dogs that others overlook. Tail Waggers provides critical funding to local shelters supporting the dogs with medical challenges, behavioral hurdles, or just a little extra healing to do, from the vet care to enrichment toys, from comfort items to crisis needs. Tail Waggers steps in where it matters the most. When a dog's missing an eye, a tail, or just the trust in people, this is where Tail Wagger steps in, and this is why we have to support this organization, because they don't just support one shelter, they support all of them all over Northeast Florida. Go to tailwaggersfl.com, sign up for one of those happy boxes. They're incredible. We have Tail Waggers Tuesday coming up
Yes.
tomorrow.
And
my
even
God.
Grinchy has a dog.
Oh,
Yes,
Max!
Grinch,
Someone
you gotta
asked where
post
Max
your
was.
dog.
So cute.
Oh my God. So.
All right.
Oh my God. This week I gotta stretch my face. This makes
Get
me
ready
laugh
for
too
it,
much.
Mel.
All right,
Get
yeah,
ready for
well-
it, Jen.
Get ready
Jen,
for
that's
it.
my new name.
Get ready for it, Jen.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right, we've got Overheard in St. Augustine, July 7th, 4th of July edition. This is over the weekend. Real quotes, real people, real weird in the nation's oldest city. All right, this was heard over in Salt Life. The best thing about vacation is that any hour it is totally acceptable to be wasted or asleep.
This is true.
This is not wrong.
It
Yeah.
is true.
It's not wrong.
This is true.
Wrong. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah, at
why
the
the Grinch is here.
Cathedral gift shop. I can't
Oh my
believe
God,
this
I
was said. I wonder if the Virgin Mary was ever like, you can just call me Mary. It's no need.
Oh my
We can
God.
drop the Virgin. You
I
can
wanna
just call
meet the
me
person
Mary.
that said
yeah,
this.
God bless it. Yeah. Over at Kilwin's ice cream shop, lollipops are so freaking weird. You flavor your own spit, then drink it, essentially. And then the other person was like, I was having a good day before this.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna eat a
Yeah.
lollipop
Yeah,
again.
never
Thank you
having a
so much for
lollipop.
ruining that for
Right.
me.
Thanks for ruining the lollipops.
Oh my God.
Overheard of the alligator farm. Aliens fly past the earth and lock their doors.
You know what?
Probably.
They
I'm
probably
sure.
do.
This
Yeah.
day and age, yes.
Yep.
Over at Dose, somebody said these weekends starting to feel like a 30-minute lunch break, and it left, and I felt that in my soul.
Oh my
I
God.
knew
No,
that's the
they
truth,
fly
right?
by. Why?
God, it just flies by.
But that's why you have Sunny TV to make it like a
Yeah,
weekend.
see, we make-
Every
we
morning
brighten
at
up
3
your
o'clock.
Monday.
That's great. Light Your Museum. My forehead is big from all the disrespectful thoughts I keep to myself.
Wait, can you read that one again?
My forehead is big from all the disrespectful thoughts I keep to myself.
Why do I feel like I said that too?
I feel like you said that. I feel like this was definitely
Over there
coming-
at Mel's house.
Yeah.
It's like, but those thoughts didn't come out. Oh my God, my face hurts.
All right, Dog Rose. One of the saddest things about being an adult is forgetting that you ordered on Amazon, exactly opening up a box and finding out it's just 2 pack of air filters.
I've done that.
I
I'm like,
know.
oh my God, I got an Amazon delivery.
yeah.
It's batteries.
Yeah.
From my
something-
phone
Like-
floor system, it's the cleaner.
Adulting can be boring.
That's not fun.
Adulthood, the most ghetto hood there is.
Next
Very
up,
ghetto here.
Mojo's. I'm not pregnant, but I'm still eating for two. Me and my inner bitch.
Oh,
love
yes,
it.
yes. I'm going to
That
use
was
that one.
hysterical.
We applaud you, whoever
We need
you
to meet this
are.
person. You're going to be a guest.
No name bar. Drunk me is so determined to embarrass me. I'm so good to her. I put her in a cute little outfit, get her ready, and what does she do? She ruins me every time.
She a Gemini. She
Yeah.
a Gemini.
Gemini. And finally, at Casa Monica, I was not born to work. I was born to be one of those people you see drinking wine in a restaurant at 12 p.m. on a Monday.
Okay, that's my friend Jess.
We'll see you in a few hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
And next segment,
On our way.
slanging it through the decades, 1960s slang edition. The
Okay.
word is boss.
Oh, yeah. I know this one.
So the era was 1960s, surf rock, moon landings, and mod everything. So boss means something that's really cool, stylish, and impressive. If it slays, it's boss.
Okay.
Oh, we could still use this. So use it in a sentence, David, for then.
Dig his leather jacket. It's totally boss, man.
And in a sentence now, what would you say, Ashim?
Ooh, that outfit you have on today, Mel, is pretty boss.
There you go.
Okay, level up.
But did you know boss hit the mainstream in the 1960s as part of surfer and greaser slang, but it actually started with the African-American jazz culture in the 1950s.
Cool.
It evolved to mean anything impressive, powerful, and trend-setting, kind of like Sunny TV.
Yes.
like
Oh, we are
it.
boss. We are boss.
We
right
are
here.
boss, guys.
So hot rods, the Beach Boys, and a whole lot of swagger. That's great. So boss it up on this Monday. All right, my sun-kissed sass magnets. That's a wrap on today's July 7th Sparkle Fest. We survived the sequence of sangria and slightly, where's the sangria? And slightly illegal fireworks from Carl down
Where
the
is
street.
it?
I know. The grill's cooled, the flags are slightly droopy, and your aunt's potato salad is now classified as a biological weapon. Throw that out. Don't keep old food in the fridge. We'll be back at 3 o'clock today with Afternoon Delight. Addie's in studio. We're going to have the Reddit Rundown Report. I'm super excited.
Love it.
Mel, who is the sponsors that support this show? We have to give them a big shout today.
Guys, and we couldn't do it without them. STA Lab, the Bailey Group, Great Expectations, Old Town Trolley, Maracuya, About Face, Zone Cheer All-Stars, My Clubhouse, Spice and Tea Exchange, Flashes and Brilliance, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, Emma Concerts Association, and Tailwaggers.
And if anyone tries to dim your sparkle today, look them dead in the eyes and say, I'm running on iced coffee, spite, and divine purpose. Back it up, baby. Yeah, we'll see you
Oh
at
my
3,
God, bye,
Sunnies.
guys.
Bye,
Love you guys.
Sunnies. Happy 51st, Mom and Dad.
Oh, keep waving.